my name is Jake and I will be telling you about my presentation on Texas. My claims thesis statement is, in the Southwest region, I think the greatest place to visit would be Texas because they have great natural resources, pretty blue flowers, and great places to visit. Land and water. A big body of water near Texas is the Gulf Coast. The Gulf Coast is 13,900 miles long, and it has at least 49 species of sharks. Next is the Guadalupe, also one is the Colorado River. The Colorado River is 1,450 miles long and is good to go river rafting it. And the last one is the Guadalupe Peak. It is the tallest peak in Texas, and it is 8,751 feet long, and the length is 65 miles or 150 kilometers, with the width of 20 miles and 32 kilometers. And then there's a picture of the Gulf Coast, the Colorado River, and then the peak.
Oh, very cool. Good pictures.
Great places to visit. First, I'll be talking about the Alamo and then Austin. The Alamo. In 1835, settlers living in Texas were often called the Texas Rebels. Texas suffered a terrible defeat by the Mexican army, but the loss only inspired the settlers with a cry of "Remember the Alamo." Also in 1836, Texas became an independent nation called the Republic of Texas. And then there's a picture of the Alamo. Austin is the fourth largest state in Texas. Austin is the third most populated in the USA and is one of the fastest growing cities in the country. And then there's a picture. Then I'll be talking about Austin and then San Antonio. Austin is the largest city in Texas and the fourth largest in the USA by population. Austin is located in the southern part of Texas. Austin has about 2 million people. Austin is also a major city. San Antonio. San Antonio is the second most populated city in Texas and the seventh most in the United States. San Antonio is one of the fastest growing cities. San Antonio is also located in the southern central of Texas. Oh, then that's a picture of it. Next is my natural resources page. The first one is cattle. There's about 12 million cattle in Texas. That is about 2 million more cattle than any other state. Next is wind power. Texas has one of the most wind power in the world. They produce about 20,000 acres of wind turbines. Texas is also big on oil. They at least produce 1,061 barrels a year. And then there's a picture of the cattle, the wind turbines, and the oil. Next is my climate page. The highest it has been in Texas is 116 degrees, and the lowest it has been in Texas, it can be -6 degrees, and the average is about 66 degrees. As you can see, it gets hot in some places, and up there in Amarillo, it gets really cold. Texas has about 3.9 tornadoes per year and about and averages about 0.8 hurricanes per year. Hurricanes per year. Next is my interesting facts. The state flower is the blue bonnet, and the population is over 20 million in Texas. And then here is my horses.